It's Rhema Afternoons. Now, Operation Christmas Child is kicking off for 2024. Samaritan's Purse sends gift-filled shoeboxes to children in need around the world, together with the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Regional Ministry Manager of Operation Christmas Child, Cheryl Limmer, joins us on the show today to tell us more. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much. It's a privilege to be here.
So let's talk about Operation Christmas Child, because I think there'll be some people out there that may not know about this very, very cool thing that goes on every year across the country. What is it?
So Operation Christmas Child is a hands-on way for New Zealanders to show their love to children around the world in need. And they do that by filling a shoebox full of gifts.
Okay.
And getting it delivered to us, and we get it overseas. It's very simple, and it's a great joy.
Let's talk about that, because this has been happening for a number of years, hasn't it? This is something that is kind of tried and true, if I can say that.
Yeah, it's been happening for 20 years in New Zealand and 30 years across the world. So it has been about for a while. And the exciting thing about it is every shoebox that goes out is a gospel opportunity. And that is pretty cool. And 1 in 5 children come to know Christ through the shoeboxes.
Wow. So I wonder if you could tell us a story about the impact of someone receiving that box. Maybe, I don't know if you've got a story of one child or many children. Are you able to share something like that?
Yeah, there's hundreds of stories, and they're so exciting. And you'll find them on our website. You can go on to Operation Christmas Child Samaritan's Purse New Zealand, and you will find them there. But there's a really special story that happened this year when a little girl went to an event where she was given a shoebox, and she just disregarded the shoebox straight away, because when she opened the lid, what she found in there was a doll. Mm-hmm. And there is this most beautiful picture of this little girl just nursing the doll like it was a little baby, and it was so precious.
Wow.
And her face just tells the whole story. It is absolutely beautiful. She did pick up the rest of the shoebox later and go through it and pull out other things. But I believe it was about half an hour she just sat there and gazed into the eyes of this little doll. Aww. So it's so special. And there's story after story like that. There is another story of a little boy who went to an event to get a shoebox, and he had no clothes on. And when the volunteer said to him, "Where's your clothes?" He said, "I only have one set of clothes, and today is washing day, and I don't have any other clothes." And when he received his shoebox, he opened it. Here in the shoebox were 3 sets of brand new clothes for this kid. And
that is amazing.
That's God at work, isn't it? So there's so many stories, blessings after blessings. But yeah, it is pretty exciting. And when you get to hear the stories, your heart just changes. It's touched forever.
Yeah. So where do the shoeboxes go? Which parts of the world do they go to?
Okay, so the boxes from Australia and New Zealand go to Cambodia, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, the Philippines, and the Ukraine. And that's where ours are all distributed to.
Wow. So you've mentioned clothes, you've mentioned a doll, but what are the sorts of things that people put in a box? Where do they go to? Do they go to the local mall and just kind of see how much can fit in one shoebox?
So you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you just need to put something in there that's a wow item. You've got to have a wow item. So a wow item is something a child can cuddle or play with that is really, really special rather than practical. So a doll for boys, a soccer ball. And if you're doing a soccer ball or rugby ball, remember to put the pump in, because they don't have pumps where these boxes are going.
Okay.
And so it's got to be something they can love and have for their own. And then the rest of the things can be hygiene items, school supplies. They don't have school supplies like we do in New Zealand, and they're really important to them. The hygiene items, some people have never ever had their own toothbrush or their own face cloth or, a hairbrush, hair clips for the girls, toys. The kids just love the toys. And shoes, socks, hats. So the things that we take for granted that our children will all have. But these are items that most children don't have who receive the shoe boxes.
So how do people get involved? How does this all happen for someone who's listening in today and they're like, actually, this is the year I want to do this?
So you can just go to our website and you can order shoe boxes online. You can get your church involved. It doesn't have to just be yourself. You can do it yourself or you can do it as a group with your church, boys brigade, girls brigade groups. They all do them. And you can order boxes online and register online, and we will send the boxes out to you. We have volunteers all around New Zealand and they'll drop them off to you so that you get them in time to do them. Okay. And all the information is right there on the website, just under Resource Hub, and it has everything there you need to know.
Now, you mentioned time. Is there a time frame for this? Because Christmas, it is coming. I know it's just October, but it's coming up soon. So when do you need to get this done by?
So the shoe boxes need to be into what we call our drop-off locations by the 21st of October. So we're right in the middle of it now. So you've got 21 days to fill a shoe box, put the love of Jesus in it, and get it packed and into a drop-off location. And there's 30 drop-off locations around New Zealand. They'll all be displayed on our website next week. And you just drop it off. And if you can't find if you can't find a drop-off location, you just ring us and we'll tell you where the nearest one is to you.
Okay. Now, you mentioned the website. I just wonder if you could give us the website address again for those who are listening today.
So it's OCC.samaritanspurse.org.nz.
Okay,
so
OCC.
Samaritanspurse.org.nz.
Lovely. Oh, it's been such a joy to talk about this and just hearing about the responses that the kids have when they open up the boxes. You can just imagine the joy that it brings. Hey, thanks again for being a part of the show, Cheryl.
Thank you so much, and what a blessing.
Thanks for joining us on Rhema. Now, if you found value in today's content, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel with the subscribe button. This really helps us to continue to produce more quality content for you. And hey, if you'd like to stay updated and never miss any of our future videos, ring that notification bell as well. Don't forget to follow us on our other socials, which are in the description below. And until then, stay tuned.